Shabbos, good Shabbos, friends. Good to see all of you. Shana Tova, Shana Tova. On page 6. Shalom Aleichem. Aleichem Shalom. It's getting a little chilly outside. If you're here for the first time, we hope that you'll rest in the warmth. Of that little baby right there. Angie, can you please hold up your grandchild right there just for a second? Just for a second so we can all, hi, it's Shabbos. First time, so we, no worries. We can say Shalom Aleichem to your little beautiful grandchild. Amazing. Oh. unbelievable. No Yuman, huh? The children get older, and I'm getting older too. So, the landslide. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei
Hasharei, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu,
Orchem Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, Baruchuni Leshalom, Malachei
Hashalom, Malachei Elyon, Mi Melech Malchei Hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
I want as much of you as I can get, Go on like this for a while. Tzidchem Leshalom, Malachei Hashalom,
Malachei Elyon,
Mi
Melech
Malchei
Hamlachim,
HaKadosh
Baruch Hu.
La 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 la. La 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 HaKadosh Baruch Hu, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, HaKadosh Baruch Hu. On page 9 and 10. Lechu neranena l'Adonai na'aria letzon yeshenu nekanem afana betoda bezmiros narialo כי אל גדול אדוני מלך כל גבולות כל אלוהים. אל תקשו לבבכם בריבה כי מסע במדבר אשר ניסוני אבותיכם נכונו לי גם ברפואה לי 40 שנה אקוט בדור ואומר עם טועה לבבכם והם לא ידעו דרכי אשר נשבעתי ויפי, אם יבואון אל מנוחתי. We turn to page 11 and 12. שיר לאדוני, שיר לאדוני, ברוך הוא שמו מקסום מיום ליום, ישועתו ספרו בגויים. עונים לו תאים ay 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 con Elohea amin lelim Adonai shama motsa olet hadar ve'yefana moseti benedictasho Adonai mishmechon amin Adonai Adonai שמות זהו מיכה ובו עצמותיי שכב לאדוני הקודש חידים מפניו כל הארץ ירבגו ירדו ימלך עד כל תבל המדינה השמיים ותגלה אוי רמיה ומלוא יעלוז צדרךו אשר אל ירננו עד סייעה למייבגה קיבה נשפוט הארץ נשפוט תבל וצדק ועמים באמונתו כי אתה אדוני עליון על כולו, ארץ מנליס על כולו, אבי אדוני. אבי אדוני.
חסידיו מיד רשעים יצילם זרו על הצדיק וישרה לב שמחה שמחות צדיקים באדוני להודו לזכר
Page 15 and 16, Shir Ashir Chadash. How shall we know the control? The Adonai Yeshua so. He was made us remember his love and loyalty. Even the ends of the earth witness this divine deliverance. Chant to God with harps, voices, raise trumpets, and ram's horn. Niano Tzidcha Uchach Yachad Arim Yeraneinu Livnei Adonai kiva lishpot haaretz yishpot tevel b'tzedek v'yamim v'meisharim. Page 17 and 18. Adonai B'tzion gadol v'ramu al kol elokimim. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu v'yishlach b'diyah kadosh ve'amud anan yedaber aleihem shamnu edosav v'chok nasan lamo Adonai Eloheinu ata alisam El nose Yisrael v'nokem alali losam Romemu
Adonai Eloheinu ve'yishtachavu lehar kodsho ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu.
Please rise. Psalm 29 on page 19 and 20. Mizmor Hamladonai Kevod Shemo Hishtachanu
Ladonai Hadrat Kodesh Kol Adonai El HaKavod Hirim Adonai Almayim Rabim Kol Adonai
Kol Adonai Ve'yehawadai Kol Adonai Shomer Arazim Vayishomer Adonai Et Arze Halvanon Vayarkidem Kemo Eger Lebanon V'nesir Yon
Kol Adonai Yachil Midbar Yachil Adonai Midbar Kadesh Kol Adonai Choler Hayamon
Adonai melech le'olam
Adonai Oslei Amo Yitena Nan Tivaret Et Amo Bashalom
Anabekol Kibulasi Mincha, page 21 and 22. Tatil Tzura Kabel Rinas Amcha, Sagvina Tarina Noma, Gamshi Yoshem. Two-thirds of the way down on page 21 and 22, the bolded Hebrew. You know, this word panim is such an important word in Judaism, in our tradition. Panim means face. It also means inside, interior. There was once a Rebbe, a Hasidic Rebbe, who asked his students if they could tell him how one knows when day becomes night and when night becomes day. He said, of course, Rebbe, it's all about, as the Talmud teaches, what you can see in front of you. So he said, that's true. So what do you see? So one of the students said that night becomes day at the moment when you can see, where the beginning of your property ends and where your neighbor's property begins. The Rebbe frowned. The second student stepped forward and said, oh, you know when night becomes day because you can see the difference between the colors of your clothing and the colors of someone else's clothing. And he frowned even more deeply. And one by one, students began to say, when you can tell the difference between this and that, this and that. And he said, enough, there's enough division in the world. When you can see the difference between what you own and another person owns, when you can see the difference between one color on your clothing and their clothing, okay, so but what about saying that night turns into light when you can look at the face of someone who stands before you and see them? So that's when night becomes light. And see that they're your brother, your sister, your friend, your fellow human. So this chant, Yachid Ge'eh, we ask God to turn to us in a face-to-face moment of intimacy. Into me you see, intimacy. Shabbat is a day for seeing each other, seeing ourselves, and remembering something. So what do you remember tonight? Yachid Ge'eh. Yachid Ge'eh Amlecha B'nei Zuchrei
קדושתך יחיד
לעמך פני זו קדושתך איי 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 You guys know this? עמך פני זוכרי קדושתך So if your eyes are not already closed, I invite you just to take 2 minutes. And if you feel comfortable closing your eyes and just bringing awareness to your body as you are sitting here tonight. And without making too much of an effort to do anything, just noticing and letting that be your effort to notice what your body feels like at this moment. Scanning your body for some tension or some tired, whatever it is, just being with it, being with you. And just bring awareness to what you're hearing in the room at this moment. How much effort is involved in becoming aware of what you hear. You just take a couple of really deep breaths and release. Just exhale. Breathing in again. And whenever you're ready, if you'd like to open your eyes and find the words to the Chadodi, which can be found on page 23 and 24. לכאן דודי לקראת כלה פני שבן נקבלה לכאן דודי לקראת כלה פני שבן נקבלה שמור וזכור דיבור אחד איש מיענו אל המיוחד תונה אחד שמו אחד שם תפארת ולתהילה לכאן דודי לקראת כלה בני שבן נקבלה לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה. Come on guys, I can't hear you. הברכה מראש מקדם מראש מקדם נסוכה סוף מעשה בבא מחשבה תחילה לה 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 לכאן דודי מלך עיר מלוכה קומי צאי מתוך ההפכה רב לך שבט בעמק הבכה בעמק והוא יחמור עלייכם דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת בני שבת נקבלה ארי התנערי מעפר קומי לבשי בגדי ונגגי תפארתך עמי על יד בן ישי בית הלחמי קרבה אל נפשי גאלה קרבה אל נפשי גאלה kiva orere kumi ori shirna beri kevod Adonai alai lecha dodi לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה לך דודי רב דוד בני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה בני שבת hey, hey. Ba-da-da-da-da, ba-da-da-da-da, ba-bye. I'm da-da-da-da-da, ba-ba-ba. Ay la la lecha dodi. Ay la la likrat kala. Ay la la venera. Oh, lo timo shir, lo tikami, ma di shokhe ma tenkimi, ma yechesu ani abmi, ven nita iratila, ay la la lecha dodi, ay la la lecha, ay la la venera. Shabbat Kabbalat Shabbat Erachatu Kol Malayit Yasis Alayit
Kimsos Halev
Atkala
Ailelai Lechadodi Ailelai Lechadala Ailelai Shabbat Shabbat Kabbalat Yaminu Soti Ifrotzi Ben Adonai Taritzi Al Yadish
Ben Paxi Ben Ismicha Amaya Elecha Dodi Aile Laili Katkala Oh Benei Shabbat Benei Shabbat Kabbalat Oh, ay la la lecha dodi, ay la la lecha la la la. Oh, my benei Shabbat, Kabbalat, Bambaray, 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 Bambaray. Oh, Bambaray. Shabbat, Eli Shabbat,
Kabbalat,
oh, Ambaralala, Yamamai, Yamamai, Ambaralala, Yamamai, Amarale Chadodi, Amarale Kratzkala. Please rise if you're able. Benei Shabbat. As we turn to face, as we turn to face the door, Boi b'shalom materet ba'ala, gam b'simcha u'metzohala, yochemunei am segula, Shabbat Amalka Ay 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 lecha dodi Amalai nikras Kama mamala Amalai Benei Shabbat As we turn to page 27 and 28, please remain standing. Mizmor Shili Yom HaShabbat. Tov Nadol Adonai L'Zamer L'Shim Echayim. Kino Yivecha Adonai Yivei, Yivecha Yovei Yispardu Kol B'lei Aven. V'ata B'ineni B'Shurai V'Kmi L'Amrim. V'Nitzan Tzadik.
Katamar Yifra
Ke'eretz Barvanon Yizkei Shetulim Beveit Adonai Oryenu Veseva Deshenim Virallanim Yeyeyu Leharit Ki Yashar Adonai Suri Velo Amatavo Adonai Malakus Levesh Levesh Adonai Ozit Azar, page 29. Mikolas Maim Rabbi Madim Mishmer Yamadir Bamarom Adonai Eidosecha Nemnu Meod Leveischa Nava Kodesh Adonai Leorech Yamim. As we turn to the back of your Siddur to find the prayer tonight for healing, we know that there are people in our community tonight who are in need of healing. There might be people in your life at this moment who need healing. In body, in heart, in mind, in spirit. This would be traditionally the time when mourners who would otherwise be prohibited from entering during a more joyous part of the prayers would enter, but this has become our resting place on page 113 on the bottom right to bring those who are broken-hearted and broken in body and spirit to be brought into our care and concern and our love at this moment. Pray. Healer of the brokenhearted.
Healer of the brokenhearted, binder of our wounds, counter of uncountable stars. You know who we are. Harofeli Shpreilem Umchabesh Leatzvotam Mone Mispar Nakochavim Bekulam Shemo Yikra
May the one who blessed our ancestors, mothers and fathers, bring healing in body, in heart, mind, and spirit. Give us the courage to reach out the hand, to give the hug, to pray on behalf of, and to be with those who are in need of healing, including them with all of those who need healing. Amen. You may be seated, everyone. Nate. Hi, everybody. Shabbat Shalom. Good Shabbos. Nice to see a full room of so many people here. It's so great. If anybody's here for the first time, we're about to say, hi in a more, I guess, formal way. But if you'd like to say hello, if you're here, if you've never been here before, if you'd like to stand up and say your name and where you're from, a couple of very brief announcements. You know what? Let's just switch things around. Let's give priority to those who are here for the first time. Anybody here? Want to say hi? Hi.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm here from Queens. It's great to be with you.
Hey, Rachel, nice to have you. Thanks for being number one. There you go. We're coming. Okay. Anybody else? Queens. I know. Queens. Anybody? Okay. I'm making my way. Oprah Winfrey style. Phil Donahue, for those of you who date myself a little bit. Okay.
Hi,
Diane from Los Angeles. Hi, Diane. Okay. I have a feeling I'm not.
Hi, I'm Lenny. I'm also from Los Angeles. I moved to New York about a month ago, and this is my second time.
Awesome. Nice. We do need the mic because we have people online who otherwise won't hear you.
Hi, I'm Ellen. I'm from the other side of town.
Okay. There's a darkness on the edge. That was the wrong song. Okay, 1 second. Anybody?
I'm Renato Lilienfeld from Santiago, Chile. Just visiting New York for work, departing tomorrow back home.
Wow. You're getting a lot of oohs and ahs. This is great. Can you guys do that again? Say, ooh, ah, Chile. I'm from Chile. Ooh. That's great. I'm from Scotland. There you go. Okay, hello. Anybody? Sorry to bother you. Anybody? Raise your hand.
Hi, I'm Sandy from Nevada.
Jonathan, you're leading it, Jonathan. Jonathan's leading it.
Hi, I'm Julia from Brooklyn. No ooze for that.
No, but Julia, you have no idea what you just walked into just now. Oh, do you? Do you know? Guys, she's from Brooklyn. Like 10 years running. This is right? Brooklyn. Okay. Did you know that? David. Good to see you.
Hi, do I have to stand? Okay, I'm Clem. I'm from a block away. Yeah, pretty impressive. Traveled a long way to be here.
It's good to have you, Clem. All right.
I'm Joey. I'm from California, living in Brooklyn for a couple of months.
Right. Nice. Okay. Hi, guys. Sorry. Anybody? Okay.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I'm also from a block away. I don't know which block you live on, but it's nice to be here.
Thank you. Okay. Before I go that way, anybody? Yeah? Okay. I'm coming. Don't worry. Is there anybody here who's been here before?
Hi, my name is Percio, and I'm from Brazil, but I live in New York.
Hi, I'm Bethany, and I just moved to New York about a month ago.
South Carolina? Okay. All right.
My name is Alex. I'm actually from Australia. No, I'm just kidding. I'm from 96th Street. Yeah.
Shabbat Shalom, everybody. My name is Jonathan, and I'm from the Upper East Side.
Okay, we're about to get back to our regularly scheduled programming. This has been
I'm Zev. I'm from 100th Street and the rabbi's neighbor.
All right. Okay. I recruit everybody, It's like, hi, I'm the rabbi's doorman. I'm the rabbi.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I live in Hell's Kitchen. I'm here with Rachel.
Hi, I'm Laura. I live up on 121st Street.
I'm Deb, and I'm from scenic Park Slope, Brooklyn.
Brooklyn. Nick Parksville, Brooklyn. Wow. It's hard. I see one. I'll come back to you, I promise, okay? Okay.
I'm from downtown, and she was my babysitter when I was a kid.
That's sweet. Okay.
Hi, I'm Adam. I'm from Long Island, but I'm on the Upper East Side for school, and it's great to be here.
Maybe you can turn it off. So tomorrow morning at here in Roma, we'll be doing Shabbat Shuvah. I'll be giving a lunch and learn after services. Rabbi Kohler Esses will be leading the morning Parsha class at 8:30, 8:45, I think it is. If there's anyone online who's here for the first time, I don't know. Let's see. There's a lot going on here, Felice. Felice, tell Alex you guys have to come down. There's like a lot going on in this room right now. Kim, Juliet, Phil, Lars, there's a lot going on here. So, but there's going on where you are. So Jessica and David and Jackson, I think your mom is watching. Yep. Paul Solomon is back, but we miss you. Miss you guys. Good to see you here, Baruch Hashem, for Zoom. Sharon and Kim and Louisa. Ilana, I haven't seen Ilana in so long. Good to see you, Ilana and Lori. Folks, we're going to rise if you're able to call one another to prayer in the Baruch Hu moment. Which you can find in your prayer book in Siddur on page 31. Please join us. Ay, 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 yama. Very nice. Yama, my, Yama, na, na, na. You may be seated as we continue on page 33. אשר בדברם מרים וערבים חוכמה פותחת שערים ותבונה משנקים מחלים לעצמנים ומסדרת את הכוח המשותף והתיר כרצון הריולה. Each and every night, 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 we bless the darkness as it comes, because we know impermanence is the only thing that is constant. And as day becomes night, night will too turn into day. And so we bless you, Shekhinah, divine mystery. Elachaya v'kayemet tamid timloch aleinu le'olam v'ed rucha at
Shekhinah
Hamariva Aravim Yadam Hom Dinilalam Yamama 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 אהבת עולם בית ישראל מלכיו תתר מצוות חוקים משפטים מתונים מתקן אדוני אלוהינו בשעות רבינו קומנו נסיר חוקך page 36 כי אם חיינו יורך ימינו ובהם נגע יומם ולילה ויעבדך אל תסיר ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב עמו ישראל. On page 37 and 38, we prepare for Shema. Shema Adonai Eloheinu V'yohavta eis Adonai, page 39, Chol levavecha, uv'chol nafshecha, uv'chol
והיו דברים האלה אשר נותנים אצלך היום על לבביך
ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך
בביתך ובלכתך על הדרך
ובשעריך ובקומך וקשרתם לעוז
ביתך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך
וקנתם המזוזות
ביתך ובישעריך.
We continue in the second and third paragraph of the Shema, page 41, 42. Vayam Shema Tishmo Mitzvot Asher Nochem Tevetchem Yom Yom Achim Yisem Dovot Yorel Kol Shasata Deganech V'Yosh Kol Tzeva Natati Yesu V'Sanech Lem Tavachad V'Zavat Yishem V'Lachem Benditem V'Avchem V'Sartem V'Avatem V'Lim Achirim V'Shachavissem V'Charach Adonai Lachem V'Yotzor Et HaShamayim V'Loyem Atar V'Yadam V'Ladin Vayomer Adonai El Moshe Lemor Daber El Bnei Yisrael V'Martalim Yotzulim Tzitzin Magan B'Videyim L'Doros Manot Tzitzin Oitem Moto Zechartem B'Kimotzvot Adonai V'Asitem Moto Lo Tazuru Acharei Dvavchem V'Acharei Einechem Ashertem Zonim Acharim L'Ma'ad Yizkuru V'Asitem Et Kol Mitzvotav Yitem Gdushim Lechem Ani Adonai Lechem Asher Tzeis Yischem Me'eretz Mitzrayim Ne'oslachem Le'olam Adonai Elohechem Amen.
ראו בניך את קירתו, שיבחו וחודו לשמו, ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליכם. משה ומרים ובני ישראל, לך אנו שירה בשמחה רבה, ואמרו כולם. מי כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נהדר בקודש, תהילות, עושה מלכותך לפני משה ומרים, זה לי, אנו ואמרו, אדוני ימלוך, לעולם ועד. ידידיי דיי דה 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 בם, ידידיי דיי דם, יאי דה דיי דה 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 דם, יאי דה 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 דם, יאי דיי 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 דם. Yai dai 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 da. ונאמר כי פדל אדוני את יעקב וגואלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל.
Shalom. Amideinu Malkinu L'chaim on page 49. Ufrosenu Sukkah Shlomecha v'Akmini B'Yisrael Tovim Chanecha v'Yoshenu Ma'an Shemecha v'Gim Badeinu v'Sem Aleinu Oyev Dever v'Cherav Yakom Yosef. We bring to our hearts and minds at this moment, especially on this evening, all of those who've been in the wake of the hurricane. Bring to our hearts prayer for their safety and holding them and all that has been shattered in the last couple of days. And pray. Ufros aleinu Sukkot Shlomecha Baruch atah Adonai Haporei Sukkot Shalom Aleinu ve'al kol amo Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei Tevel ve'al Yerushalayim. Turn to page 51 and 52. V'shamru. V'shamru.
Israel et HaShabbat.
kadosh me'raba. Alma divrach yirusei v'yamlich madrusei. V'chayechon u'v'yomei. ובחיי לכל בית ישראל בעגל ובזמן וימרו אמן יהי שמי
רבה מבורך לעולם העולמיה יתברך וישתבח ויתפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי דקודשה לעילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמירן בעלמה ויאמרו
A number of different options for silent meditation are on page 53. The traditional Amidah is on page 56.
So Daniel Pink wrote a book this year called The Power of Regret. And people have seen the book. Let me see the book in an airport somewhere, or it's like Daniel books usually wind up in airports. That's where I picked it up somewhere. And he quotes a study at the end of the book where he says essentially that when Americans were polled about their belief around their freedom, and by freedom here I don't mean liberties that are guaranteed or not by the Constitution, but their agency, like free will, determinism. How much freedom do you think you have in making choices in your day-to-day life, and how much is fate? How much has been predetermined? That kind of heavy freedom question. And what was remarkable is that it said the majority of Americans answered that they believe in free will and they believe in fate all at once. They held two, to some extent, mutually exclusive ideas in their minds and hearts. There was a small minority that were determinist and fate-loving and fatalistic, or some who kind of believed in radical freedom, everything. But most Americans kind of agreed with the 2nd century Tana, the 2nd century teacher, Rabbi Akiva, the great Rabbi Akiva, who wrote, Harishut Nituna, right? Hakol Tzafui, everything is seen. Everything will happen as it's supposed to happen, and you still have choice. I think the Buddha would agree. So much of our lives is predetermined. Karma, whatever you want to call it, cause and effect. There's a series of moments that have an infinite regression. Where does it all begin? Where do thoughts come from? Where do ideas come from? Who's the author of the next moment? Is it me? Who's that? And yet at the same time, they all agree that there's some degree of freedom in the very next moment. Some wedge of awareness, something, right, that's possible. And that's what makes human evolution possible. It's what makes change possible. It's because we aren't stuck in a loop, in a circle of inevitability. It can change. And that's also the problem, isn't it? The very thing that we want more than anything in the world, which is to be free to make choices and to make change, also, to some extent, leads and can lead us to feeling that if we haven't yet changed, that maybe it will always be this way. We begin to doubt whether it's possible to make change. Here I am, still doing it. After all these years, It's like you come to Yom Kippur and you start saying, you go through your list of things that you wanted to change, and they're exactly the same as they were the year before. Right? You're looking at your list and like, wait a second, is this year's list? You're like, did I just repurpose last year's list? And wait a second, I'm going through all of them. In Romemu, for the last decade plus, we've been doing a ritual on the Saturday night before Rosh Hashanah. We've been writing letters to ourselves that are post dated for the next year, and then Romemu's office sends the letters. And I can't tell you how many times I've received the same letter for myself. And at a certain point you say, oh, really? It's kind of Sisyphusian, as one of the writers in our community, Judy, wrote so beautifully, that every morning she wakes up and she feels as if she's rolling a boulder up a mountain of grief and despair and impotency. Like, really? And almost the mocking tone that sometimes we can display with ourselves, like, really, look who thinks they're going to change. Right? Why should I trust you this year? Why should I trust you? So this week's Torah portion, the great teacher in our tradition, Moshe Rabbeinu, is not called Moshe Navi. Moshe is not called Moses the prophet. He's called Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses our teacher. And so he's come to say something this week, and here's what he said. He said to the children of Israel who are about to cross over, and of course he's not going with them, right? And so this week's Torah portion is where Moses says to Joshua, I was the founder, but you're the next iteration, right? I'm stepping off the stage so that you can take this people into the land. And he says to them, Chizku ve'imtzu, be strong and fortify yourselves. Al tira'u, don't be afraid. Which of course means that they were afraid. Ve'al ta'artzu mipneihem, don't be scared, right? Don't be scared of these, whom you're going to see. Ki Adonai Elohecha, for God, holech imach, is walking with you. V'lo yarpcha v'lo ya'azveka, God won't loosen God's grip, as it were, and God also won't abandon you.
So on the simplest level, of course, this is the teaching about perseverance and grit and courage and faith and belief and trust, all of those wonderful things. A Hasidic master named Rav Shlomo from Radomsk, the Tifer Shlomo, has a beautiful teaching on this. He says, he says this teaching has come to give us an illusion to how we should engage our spiritual practices. He said, so that our hearts not fall when we realize and we place on our, when we awaken to the truth of our impotency sometimes. That sometimes we make promises and we break them. Sometimes we fall far short of our own standards. He says sometimes you realize you've broken all the promises you made to God and to your own destiny, your own faith, your family, your community, whatever it might be. He says, and that can make you feel, like we said before, a little bit weakened in your resolve. He says, but a person should take to mind the words of this verse, he says. What does the verse mean? Be strong because God is walking with you. He says, what it means is that God is being walked through you. He says the verse, Moses, the teacher, comes to say that your work in the world is that you are God's partner, and that your work, however it feels to you. Moshe came to say, trust me, I was up, I was in the White House, he's getting all of your letters. It's making a difference. Keep calling. Keep making your promises. As if Moshe in this teaching is a bridge between the mysterious and the known, and says, for those of you who are going to lose faith, I'm not just giving you confidence. I want you to know, Ki Adonai Elohecha holech imcha, that God is walking with you. As you walk, God will walk with you. Meaning, you have great power, says the Radomsker. It's like he's imagining Moses saying, you have great power. Right? He says all of the universe is as it were, awaiting our choices and what we do in the world. He says when we sing below, they're singing above. Right? That's what it is. He says you have to know that. And that Moshe came to say this particular thing to the Jewish people. It wasn't just be strong. It was be strong in your trust that what you do matters. And that your efforts make a difference. And that even if you're back where you started, you can start again. It's a simple message, right? And it doesn't, of course, mean that, I hope you're not taking this from this, that there's in some way an overglorification of human agency. Right? You're not so important. But you're so important. There's a certain courage that it takes to be able to say, I'll get up again. And to be able to be honest about, I'm going to talk a lot about this on Yom Kippur and about Daniel's book about regret, because the truth of the matter is it takes great courage to actually engage regret. To be remorseful means that what you did mattered to you and you can imagine having done it differently and that it made a difference. And far from regret being the paralyzing experience and emotional experience that for often it can be, it can also and must be. All of the data seems to show it actually becomes the avenue for improvement. If one can imagine having done something differently, then one can imagine going forward and doing it differently again. Right? It's so important. And so the Radomsker said that on this Shabbat, which is always between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur, as we make this turn towards self-evaluation and reflection, it's so important. Ki Adonai Elohecha holech imcha. Like little things matter. Think about some of the little things in your life. Of all the big things that ever happened to you, some of the little things that you remember that made a difference. Like you can go through some of the biggest things in the world, and when you look back at them, it wasn't formative so much, but one little thing happened, and that was it. You remember it for the rest of your life. It was a glance. It was someone holding your hand at the right time, maybe. It was one sentence that one teacher, I'll tell you, I had one teacher saved my life. I had one person in my life that whenever I came home from whenever I was in school, said something nice to me, one thing, and I remember that person. In fact, I can't tell you probably how many times accurately she said it, but for me, she said it once and it was forever. And I said it then. She stopped saying it and I kept saying it. And I've said it forever, my life, formed by that one sentence, and God forbid the other direction. So you matter, and your choices matter, and your efforts and our efforts to improve ourselves and the world around us matter. We have to affirm that, especially between Rosh Hashanah and Kippur. So, just like the good Rabbi Akiva said, everything has been planned for you, waiting for you to change the plan, if you so choose. So choose. Let's rise. On page 78, everyone, 77 and 78, Aleinu l'shamech l'adon hakol, לתת גידול ליוצר ראשי, שלא עשנו ושמנו עם משפחות האדמה, ששם חלקנו עמכם, וגור עלינו עם כל העולם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים, הקדוש ברוך הוא. שמנו דשמיים ויוצר ארץ משה וקו בשמיים ושכינת הזו בגבים יום אלוהינו אינו נאמת מלכנו. השבותה אל לבביך כי הוויה הוא האלוהים. We're in the middle of page 78. We honor the memory of loved ones who are being remembered this evening. If you are in mourning or if you're remembering a loved one tonight, please remain standing as we also invite those in the chat area in the synagogue also to chat the names of loved ones that I'll say out loud into the synagogue, inviting everyone here who's standing to say the name of a loved one out loud. Ellen.
Finish. Yeah.
My Chavruta Leigh Anderson.
And online also we have some friends here wrote in: Jeff Weiss, Thea Plack-Lastner, and Max Cecil, Bear Howard, Hannah S., Evan Burks, Aaron Cohen, and Tante Francis Kaplan, Bob Silber, Yitzhak Shemuel Ben David, and Ruth Harriet Jacobs. If it's your custom to stand with the mourners, please rise. The mourners' Kaddish can be found in the back of your Siddur on page 116. Yiskadal v'yiskadash shmei Rabbah ve'olma divrachi rusei v'yamlich machusei v'chayechon u'v'mechon v'chayei v'chol Beit Yisrael b'agalat v'zman kori v'imru yehi shmei Rabbah mivorach le'olam me'amaya yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitramam v'yitnaseh Yishadar v'yisalev v'yisalal shmei d'kudsha b'richu Le'ela ule'ela min kol birchasa v'shirasa tush bechasa v'nechemasa da'amiran be'oma v'imru amen. Yehi shlom rabba min shemaya v'chayim alein v'al kol Yisrael v'imru oseh shalom b'ibn amav hu yaseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'al kol yoshvei tevel. And let us say amen. May the memories be for a blessing. We invite all of you to please rise as we conclude the service with the Psalm of the month, Psalm 27, which can be found in your Siddurim on page 99 and 100. Le'David Adonai Yori v'Yishi mimi yira Adonai Mos chayai. Im tachanem alai machanem lo yira libi. Im takum alai milchama וזאת אני בוטח, זאת אני בוטח, וזאת אני בוטח, וזאת אני בוטח, אם תקום עליי, אם תקום עליי מחנה, לא ירם ליבי, אם תקום עליי מלחמה, וזאת אני בוטח, וזאת אני בוטח, וזאת אני בוטח, זאת אני בוטח, אם תקום עליי, לא יירא, 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 אם תקום עליי. אחד שאלתי מי אתה אדוני אותה בקש יבדי בדון לחזור בנאמה אדוני בהקרם וחודש. הוריני אדוני דרכך ונכני ברחמי שמע למען שוררי ולהאמנתי לראות בטובת אדוני ארץ חיים קווה אל אדוני חזק וימי צדיבך וקווה אל אדוני. Kiddush can be found on page 88 in the announcements. And to this cup of blessing, thank you to Nate, making sure that we can be heard and that Zoom is happening. I think Gil is the Zoom moderator tonight. Thank you to them. Thank you to our entire facility staff, to Victor and to Blanca and Erica for making everything possible. Ariel, my wife, is not feeling so great, so she would have been here and she helped set up. So thank you to her. She'll feel better, God willing, tomorrow. Let's see. Oh. I wanted you guys to be last, but I'm thinking that nobody else. Okay, so Nadav Lev. How many people here know Nadav Lev? So Nadav, you started over 10, like 10. Was it 12 years ago? So unfortunately for Romemu, Nadav and his family moved back to Israel during the pandemic. But every year, as you know, those who do know, he comes back. We bring him back. We wouldn't imagine. You can't go anywhere, Nadav. You're not allowed. It's like, I know, we're working on it. I know there's a green card issue. We're making sure it's but mamash, unbelievable to have. There's nothing like the Roma was built through your music. It was really during the years that you were here. The music of Roma went from being amazing to being, I mean, you're a virtuoso. And when you play the guitars, everybody here knows you're praying. We all know that you're praying. You're listening so deeply. So it's amazing to be able to have him here with us. He'll be with us for Yom Kippur. And our rabbinic fellow, of course, Jackson Yesher Koach. It's so beautiful to pray with you. And we'll be back here tomorrow at I think 8:45. So anybody that was once a rabbinic intern at Romemu can be put on the spot at any given moment. That's just the way of it. It's just like you signed up, you're a rabbi, and that's it, dude. That's it. That's it, man. So page 88, we're going to get a high key for Ben. Ben's got a very beautiful high voice. There you go, brother.
I won't invite any other rabbi types.
Oh, if there's any other people who like to lead tefillah, you can come up for sure. I see some inspirational people here, but that's cool. You go, bro.
Yom HaShishi, Vayichulu Hashemayim v'aretz v'chol tzevam, Vayichal Elohim b'yom hashvi, Melachto asher asa, Vayishbot b'yom hashvi mikol melachto asher asa, Vayivarech Elohim et yom hashvi vayikadesh oto, Yivoshev ad mikol melachto asher bara Elohim la'asot. Savri Maranan, Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Borei pri hagafen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, Asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'ratzavanu, B'shabbat kodsho be'avav ratzon inchilanu, Zikaron l'maaseh v'reshit, Ki hu yom techila lemikrayei kodesh. Zecher letziat Mitzrayim, Kivanu v'charta, ve'otanu kidashta, im kol hamim, v'shabbat kodshecha, bi'ava u'v'ratzon, inchaltanu. Baruch atah Adonai, Mekadesh HaShabbat.
Oh, say shalom b'Roma. Oh, yeah, say shalom aleichem. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru. Amen.
Oh,
say shalom b'Roma. Oh, yeah, say shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru. Amen. Hey! Say shalom b'Roma. Oh, yeah, say shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'al kol yoshvei tevel. Ve'imru.
Shabbos, everybody. Shabbos online. Zumagagas. Shabbos. Have a great Shabbos, Shiva. Shabbos, friends.